If you've done enough mock drafts, you notice that the same players end up on your roster over and over again. These are the three running backs that I can't stop drafting. The first running back that I just can't stop drafting is Jacksonville Jaguars running back Bhayshul Tute. Now in year 2 under head coach Liam Cohen, I believe that the offense takes another step forward. Reports have already come out in the offseason that they like the way Tute has been running here in training camp. If you remember, Liam Cohen was the offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here a few years back, and Bucky Irving had a career year as a rookie. There have also been reports of the Jaguars offense pushing the ball down the field. That will create scoring opportunities. And with Travis Etienne, or should I say Achane, now with the New Orleans Saints, that will create a path to meaningful opportunities. And at his current draft costs, his upside is hard to ignore. You could be drafting him as your running back 3 or 4, and he ends up with finishing in the top 24 or maybe even the top 12. Travis Etienne, okay, I'm just going to say Etienne to make sure we're on the same page. Travis Etienne was a bust before Liam Cohen got there in Jacksonville. Now with Etienne gone, Tute could end up being the lead back for Jacksonville. Chris Rodriguez, who came over from the Washington Commanders, is the biggest threat for competition and snaps on the field. And reports have come out that he's dealing with an injury. Now Rodriguez was decent last year, splitting carries with Bill Krosky-Merritt, but he couldn't take the lead back role from a rookie. Did you know that Chris Rodriguez only had 2 catches all of last year? On the other hand, Bhayshul Tute had 2 receiving touchdowns, and he averaged 7.9 yards a catch. And that is why I just can't stop drafting Bhayshul Tute. The second running back on this list of guys that I just can't stop drafting is Chicago Bears running back Monangai. Head coach Ben Johnson had 2 fantasy running backs that were fantasy viable when he was the offensive coordinator with the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. And now, as we can see, he's now utilizing that system here in Chicago with DeAndre Swift and Monangai. Last year as a rookie, he had a ton of red zone carries and was a top 20 running back after week 9. That was his first time being a starter in place of an injured DeAndre Swift. In that game, he had 26 carries for 176 yards. For the year, Monangai averaged 4.6 yards a carry, had 18 catches for 164 yards, and that's good for 9.1 yards per catch. Clearly, Monangai is the future, as the Bears have yet to offer DeAndre Swift an extension. And that's why I can't stop clicking on Chicago Bears running back Monangai. And the last running back on this list, Minnesota Vikings running back Jordan Mason. Now this one is simple. Jordan Mason is one Aaron Jones injury away from being a top 20 running back. Now we all know that we can't predict injuries, but Aaron Jones is now 31 years old. Last year he missed 5 games due to a hamstring sprain, and in 2023 he missed 6 games due to a hamstring and knee issues. Now a hamstring is harder to recover from and can be lingering and recurring because it's a soft tissue injury. Last year, Jordan Mason averaged 4.8 yards a carry and had 6 touchdowns. Very efficient numbers. The Minnesota offense should be much improved with Kyler Murray now at quarterback. I don't see McCarthy taking that job. I mean, it was pretty rough sledding for him last year. And the team will have something to prove after they watched Sam Darnold go win a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. Now I want to hear from you. Which fantasy running back are you banking on to carry you to a fantasy championship? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe for more fantasy content. Until next time.